This is my video for the Rio Salado Multigun match held October 14th, 2023. For this match, I'm shooting a Tisas PX-9 Duty straight out of the box. I purchased this one after reviewing other Tisas pistols on InRange TV. Generally find them to be a great value. This particular model you can find for under $300, usually around $275. PX-9 is supposed to fit in Springfield XD holsters, but I found that the contour of the top of the slide was a bit different, and the slide would get pushed out of battery going into my Safariland ALS holster. It would still work, and I could hold the slide closed by putting my thumb on the back of it as I holstered, but this was pretty annoying. So I used a heat gun on the holster and made it malleable, and then ran the gun in and out of it several times, and it now holsters without any problem. This is a pretty minor adjustment if you're using a PX-9 with an existing XD holster. Stage begins with the shooter engaging 6 rifle targets, 1 paper there, 2 MGM hanging targets at about 50 to 75 yards, and then 3 full-size steel silhouettes up on the hill. You could support off the bench in front of me there, but it was a very low position, and I decided to practice shooting offhand. Definitely would have been less misses if I had used the supported position, but local matches like this are the place to practice different techniques that might not be optimal. Moving throughout this area of the course, there's going to be a total of 5 poppers I have to knock down. One of the things that's always nerve-wracking about shooting a new pistol right out of the box at a match the first time is, are the sights actually on? And what I'm finding is the sights are on pretty darn well. What I'm going to learn through shooting at those, they do have a hard 6 o'clock hold. It becomes particularly apparent when shooting at these tiny steel plates here. And after I hit all those down, I have to shoot at a couple big steel targets out at about 60 yards here. And I have to hold hard 6 o'clock low to be able to hit those at that range. I'm first in limited 2-gun, giving me 100 match points. Overall, I'm 30th with 53.52% of the winner's score. From this first area, there are 8 falling steel and 6 paper targets. From this window, I'm going to engage a popper, then neutralize the Texas Star. Through this area, I'm going to engage 6 paper targets and 1 pepper popper left at the end. Ground the pistol, acquire the rifle, and go up the stairs. As I go up the stairs, you'll notice I'm going to just collapse in a kneeling position rather than going all the way up, then kneeling down, a bit more efficient. And from up here, I have 3 hanging steel targets I have to hit and 2 larger steel targets out at about 300 yards. I'm first in limited 2-gun, giving me 100 match points, and overall I'm 23rd with 65.32% of the winner's score. Stage begins by engaging 6 hanging steel plates at 50 yards. My Promethean LP1 is zeroed at 50 yards, so make short work of those. Off to my right are 3 hanging clays that have to be broken to score. 1 chip out counts, they don't have to fully shatter. Conduct a reload with retention out of my pants pockets. I'm not wearing any rifle mag pouches at this match, going with more of a daily carry setup. This portion of the stage could be shot with your pistol, but the next stage is pistol only, so I thought I might as well shoot this stage rifle only. I'm second in limited 2-gun with 88.58% of the winner's score. Overall, I'm 28th with 55.54% of the winner's score. The shooter could begin the stage anywhere in the shooting area. Because I'm left-handed, it makes the most sense to begin on the right side of the stage. I quickly neutralize the spinner with doubles and triples. Doesn't matter what type of handgun you're using, even a $275 one can do the job if you have the skill. Now, I don't have a solid stage plan for the rest of the stage because there are a lot of poppers hidden between these barrels, and while you could plan out particular spaces to see them, I went with the theory of just keeping my head up and scanning as I moved and engaging the targets as they become visible. If you're going to do what I do on a stage like this, keep your head up, look hard left to hard right for about every 3 feet you move. Throughout this match, when I've missed on the pistol targets, it generally seems to be high. This pistol does seem to have a hard 6 o'clock hold with the sights it comes with. That can be corrected by using a different height front sight. The Tisas PX-9 does use Glock sights, so that's relatively easy to correct. I'm first in limited 2-gun, giving me 100 match points. Overall, I'm 24th with 41.13% of the winner's score. Open division 3-gunners with shotguns really dominated this particular stage. In the end, I'm first out of 3 shooters in limited 2-gun and 26th out of 83 shooters overall with 55.10% of the winner's score. Well, the Tisas PX-9 Gen 3 Duty ran just fine out of the box, and I think I did quite well with it as well, particularly for not having practice with it before the match. The 6 o'clock hold of the sights is certainly something I could train to get used to, but I'll probably switch out the front sight because they're cheap enough. Either way, I don't think that really matters if someone's using this handgun in a defensive setting. You could see that it only really mattered for me on the tinier targets or the most extreme distance targets with pistol at this match. Thank you for watching. If you like this kind of content, please consider supporting me on Patreon. And always remember, the Second Amendment is for everyone.